Hey, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt guilty holding your child accountable when they do something wrong? Or maybe you've been in a relationship where your partner crosses the line, disrespects your boundaries, or treated you poorly, and you didn't know how to communicate it without feeling like you were the problem? Or maybe you've been knee deep with the news reports about the corruption in the government and you wonder how these people are getting away with it, with these crimes over and over again. The answer is the lack of accountability. So I'm back with an eye-opening video because accountability is one of the most powerful forces that shape our lives at home, in relationship, in the workplace, in the government, and even in our spiritual walk. Here's the truth that people don't realize. Accountability is not punishment. Accountability is growth. It is love. It is guidance. It is protection. And as a certified life coach, I get paid to hold clients accountable. People hire life coaches because accountability is the bridge between wanting a better life and actually achieving one. And this same principle applies when you're parenting your children. Setting boundaries in relationships, supporting our community, and expecting fairness and justice from our government. Today, we're taking a deep dive into why accountability matters in our homes, our relationships, the legal system, the scientific world, and the spiritual realm. By the end of this video, you'll see accountability in a whole new light. Not as something harsh or uncomfortable, but as a universal law that brings alignment, maturity, and truth. So let's get into it. As a life coach, one of the biggest tools we offer is accountability. Clients sought out life coaches wanting change, healing, discipline, emotional strength, healthy habits, confidence, or relationship transformation. But change doesn't come from desire alone. It comes from consistent action, and accountability is what helps people stay on track when life gets busy, when fear kicks in, or when old habits try to pull them back. When a client doesn't follow through, I don't shame them. I don't judge them. Instead, I ask, what got in the way? Was it fear? Was it procrastination? Was it lack of support? Was it overwhelming circumstances? Or are we trying to force a goal that needs adjusting? Accountability brings clarity. Clarity creates awareness, and awareness is where true transformation begins. This is why coaching works. Accountability rewires behavior and builds consistency. Now let's talk about accountability in parenting. Children need guidance, they need structure, they need boundaries. Sometimes parents feel guilty punishing their child, but accountability is not punishment. It is teaching, it is shaping, it is preparing them for real life. When a child promises to clean their room, finish their homework, or speak kindly and they don't follow through, holding them accountable teaches them responsibility, discipline, respect, emotional maturity, and follow through. This is how children learn self control. This is how they develop confidence. This is how they grow into respectful, grounded adults. Without accountability, children grow up confused, reactive, entitled, and lack self discipline because no one taught them that actions have consequences. Parenting accountability is love in action. Now, let's move into the legal system. When a person commits a crime and nothing happens, they do not magically become better, they become worse. Why? Because the ego becomes inflated. They feel untouchable, they feel smarter than the system, they repeat the behavior with more boldness. Criminals who face no consequences escalate. Small lies become bigger. Manipulation becomes exploitation. Aggression becomes violence. Control becomes abuse. This is why legal accountability exists. not to destroy someone, but to stop the cycle, protect victims, and restore balance. When accountability is missing in the justice system, crime spreads. When accountability is present, safety grows. And when those in position of power, including government, are not held accountable, corruption multiplies. That's why we are seeing what we are seeing today. Accountability is the foundation of justice. Let's break this down scientifically. The brain learns everything through cause and effect. When there is accountability, the brain develops self control, emotional regulation, discipline, empathy, decision making, and long term focus. This is why accountability is used in therapy, addiction recovery, trauma healing, and cognitive behavioral treatment. But when someone lives with no accountability, the brain grows in the opposite direction. Entitlement, impulsivity, narcissistic tendencies, lack of empathy, inflated ego, repeating harmful behaviors. The brain literally gets wired to expect rewards without effort and freedom without responsibility. This is why accountability is not just emotional or moral, it is neurological. Now let's talk about the deepest level, spiritual accountability. Even if someone escapes human consequences, even if they lie, manipulate, hide the truth, or avoid the law, there is a higher law that never fails. Every spiritual tradition teaches the same principle. We reap what we sow. You cannot plant harm and harvest peace. You cannot plant lies and harvest trust. You cannot plant abuse and harvest love. You cannot plant betrayal and harvest loyalty. Galatians chapter 6 verse 7 says, "Be not deceived. God is not mocked. Whatever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." This is cause and effect on a soul level. Spiritual accountability shows up through loss, guilt, exposure, broken relationships, life lessons that force humility, or an internal emptiness that no one can escape. No one gets away with anything in the spiritual realm. Accountability is protection, not punishment. So, whether we're talking about coaching, parenting, relationships, government, psychology, or spiritually, there is one universal truth. Accountability creates alignment. Accountability brings balance. Accountability stops harm. Accountability builds maturity. Accountability protects people we love. Children need it, adults need it, communities need it, and even those who hurt others need it, because consequences are often the only thing that wakes someone up. Accountability isn't about being harsh. It's about guiding people back to integrity. And the beauty of accountability is this: it gives us the chance to grow, to heal, to evolve, to rise. Every choice returns to its source. This is the universal law of accountability. And at the end of the day, whether accountability comes from a coach, a parent, a judge, life itself, or God, every choice returns to its source. This is the universal law of accountability.